Hello there, my name is Said and I'm the developer of this application. Today I'm going to show you how to use this application and also I'm going to set it up for you guys. If you are having trouble, just follow me and you're going to be fine. Okay, so the very first screen you'll be presented with is this one here. You have the company name at the top. This will be your company name, and then you have the start button. If you click this button, it's going to turn red, which indicates that the meter has been started. And then you have the waiting time button, which will only be clickable if your meter is running. If your meter is not running, it's not going to make any difference. So make sure meter is running, then you can just click on this button. It'll show you a big logo in the middle just to let you know that you are in a waiting time mode, and don't forget to turn it off once you set off. Okay, so you can just turn it off by clicking it again. That's it, it's gone. And next one is the directions button. If you need them, you click on it and it will show you a text box and a keyboard, and then you can just enter the address you want to go to or the postcode. Let's see, I'm going to put this Ansel Lane in SEL lane, and as you can see, it's going to start guiding me. Now you can't see yourself on the screen, and then the next button is for that. If you click the next button, and it'll bring you right in the middle, and it'll pin you in the middle on the actual device. This is not an actual device, it's a simulator, so it's not going to show you exactly what it's going to be like, but this is going to pin you right in the middle all the way. And then it's going to this is a label just telling you how far and what time, how long it's going to take to get there. Okay, then you have this button just to slide up the more info, and we have the main fare label. And I've also added fixed fare into this application as well, because one of the user actually requested this feature, and I think it is very good. So if you click on this label, it'll give you a nice dialog box saying if you want to enter the fixed amount, you can enter anything. Let's say we put in £23 and I confirm it. Now it's changed to £23. No matter how long you travel, it's gonna stick with 23. Okay, so let's say you fix with the customer, and then and the customer takes you to somewhere else and you want to change the price again, you can click on this again, and then you can change to whatever you want. It'll change it to the figure you entered. Okay, now it's 25. It's entirely up to you. And let's say you just want to cancel the fixed fare, you can just enter 0 and confirm, and that's it. It's going to work out exactly the fare. Let's say you have traveled like 2-3 miles, and it's going to work out the fare according to the distance you've traveled. So don't worry, everything going to be like live, so you don't have to worry about anything. Like, you're not going to lose anything at all. Okay, so this is the main screen. Then you have the history panel. Let me just end the journey here. Okay, that's it, everything gone, and it turns back to green. Now if you go into the histories, you'll have this journey that you've just completed with the pick-up point, destination, the fare, and the total distance that you traveled. And you can email the customer the receipt if you want to, or you can just click close and it'll go away. And as you can see, now you have the total earnings. Let's say you start in the morning and you just carry on work until the evening, then you'll have an idea how much you have made. Okay, you can delete those journeys individually if you want, and then you have the clear all button, which will obviously, as the name suggests, it's going to clear everything out for you. Okay, that's it, it's gone. Now you have the places, and which will be showing you some important locations, I would say, because you guys need the cash machines, and you need the petrol stations. Then you have the takeaways if you get hungry, and then this is your location. Let's say you just move away from the map and then you click on this and it'll bring you back in the middle. Okay, so that's all sorted. Now we have the most important one, which is the settings tab. In the settings tab, this is your company name. Okay, let's say you put in here what should I put in? Let's say Dad's Taxi. Yeah, let's say this is going to be your company, and whatever you put here is going to be displayed onto the main screen. I'm going to save this, and the immediate effect, as you can see here, this is going to be your company name here. Alright, so the next one is the odometer. As you can see, we have miles and kilometers. It's just for the flexibility of this application. Whichever's for you, you can just select it and save. Let's say I say kilometers and save, and if I go onto the main screen, as you can see, it changes to km, which is for kilometers, and I'm going to change it back to miles, save. Alright, so then you have the currency. Anywhere in the world you are, just type in your symbol and it'll display. Let's just type in dollars and save and go onto the main screen. Changes to dollars, and as you can see, as I said before, it's very flexible. Anybody can use it in the world, so I've kept that in mind, and I've figured out everything accordingly. Now we have, let me just change it back to pounds, which is, oops, save. Okay, now we have the fares. This is the very important one. You might get confused, so let me just set the fire. Oops, not the fire. Sorry to say, let me just set the fares here. So if you click this here, it'll bring you to another screen, which will be all of your fares. There, there is a user. He's requested that why this application is not automatically like doing everything. Like if the user gives like start fare and the per mile fare for the rest, it should work out automatically. The problem with that is there are many companies who charge differently up to the first 10 miles. So you have to put first 10 miles, and then after the first 10 miles you can enter your per mile fare, and the application will automatically work out the fares all the way to unlimited miles. All right, so just want to apologize to that guy. He is from America, and just want to say that I'm really sorry, mate. I won't be able to sort this out for you because I have to keep at least 10 miles to make it as flexible as I wanted. I mean, many companies they use it differently. They don't just use the first mile and the rest of the miles. They don't keep the same fare. So there are companies who has got like first 2 miles, let's say first 2 miles they charge £5 for first 2 miles. Even if you jump into their taxi, they charge for 2 miles. Doesn't matter. So let's say they start from £5, and then the second mile will be £5 as well. It was 5 already. Okay, so save. So the application will stay at £5. It'll work out and keep it at £5 for 2 miles. All right, so this is just the flexibility it has. Okay, then this is something that you have to keep in mind, that this fare is at the end of each mile up to 10th mile, and then after the 10th mile you just enter the price per mile, whatever you charge for 1 mile. Each mile after that it'll work out itself. You don't have to worry about that. This is the start fare. Some companies they start from £1, and then they go up to whatever their start the first mile is. This is your first mile fare, so let's say I put in 250. Okay, so the fare will start from £1, but at the end of first mile it will be 250, and at the end of 2 miles it will be £5, then 7, 9, 11, and then it's gonna go up to 10 mile and it's gonna be £21. It will work out itself. Then after that you put in whatever you put in for each mile after that, it will work out itself. You don't have to worry about that. Okay, that's sorted. Then we have the waiting time, as it's commented as well, and I'm going to explain it to you guys here as well. The manual is the one that we just used. We can click the button, it'll bring up the big logo to show you that you are in a waiting time mode. And if you change it to automatic, let me show you what happens. Save, go back. As you can see, that tells you that this is auto mode. You cannot click it anymore. But what it's going to do, as soon as your car stops, it's going to work out itself that you are not moving. So it's going to add up. It doesn't matter, you are stuck in a traffic, you are at the light, wherever your car stops, it's going to keep adding up the time, and then it's going to charge that time according to the amount you entered into the settings menu. Let's say you entered here, waiting time per minute you entered is 20p. Yeah, let's say you entered 20p. It's going to keep adding that time. As soon as the time and gets to 1 minute, it's going to charge 20p. Okay, that's for the minute. Every minute is going to charge the waiting time. And there are some companies who doesn't charge for the first few minutes. So this is for those companies. This is non-chargeable waiting time. It means that you can enter whatever minutes you want. Let's say you want 2 minutes. You want to give your customers 2 minutes free time. So what this going to do is going to wait for 2 minutes. Then after 2 minutes, it's going to start charging you the waiting time. And that's it. So let me just go back to manual, save. And as soon as you change to manual, as you can see, these values came back down. It's going to reset the values accordingly. Okay, let me get out frame. Now this is the tariff. Okay, you can set it up whatever you want. Festive periods, time and a half to 2.0, and some companies after 12 they charge. It's just for the flexibilities. It's there, mate, so you can use it whatever you want. And then one of my mates, and he pointed this out. He wanted the automatic tariff, so I entered this as well. In the automatic tariff, let's say you want your tariff to start automatically. You don't want to go into the setting and change it every day, and which was a good feature he suggested, so I implemented it. So you can just set the tariff, whatever tariff you want, from, let's say you want the double time starting from, let's say, 7 p.m. and you want it to go up to 11 or 12 p.m. or whatever time you want to put into. So this is the time. It's going to automatically change the tariff to 2.0, and it's going to keep 2.0 until the end time is over. Okay, so that's it. And if you want to just turn it off, just bring it back to 1.0. That means it's a default one, so it's not going to bother doing anything. All right, so that's all. And you can share it with your friends if somebody else needs this application, and also rate if you think it's okay. Just please go onto the App Store. It's very easy, guys. It's just go and click this button and it'll take you to the App Store. Click on the reviews and then you can write your review. It's going to ask you a password and that's it. You can just rate it, and honestly it helps a lot. Please do help. And then you have, obviously you must have clicked this button to come here, and then you can contact me if there is any problem. You can just contact me by putting your email address so I can contact you back, and then type in your message here and click send. It'll come to me straight away, and I'll be replying you in like less than 5 minutes, but it can take time sometimes, but I will definitely reply you. Then you have remove ads. This is something, there are some like, you must have noticed, or you will notice that there are ads showing. Soon as you finish the journey, a big full screen ad comes up, and if you don't want to see that, you can just pay $4.99 for this application and buy it, and these ads won't show up. And one thing, if you buy this, you might have to restart the application. Yeah, you might have to restart the application for the things to take effect. Okay, I'm going to cancel this, and I hope I've covered everything. And if there is anything else, guys, you didn't, I didn't cover, just contact me and I'll show you how to do it. Okay, any problem, please let me know. And if you have any features in your mind and you think that there should be a feature which is not implemented already, just let me know and I'll try my best to put it into the next update. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial, and yeah, thanks again for downloading. Bye.